just gonna. Yeah, okay. We've got one of you.
Yeah. Monkey King. Is this patch, Monkey King?
I played this days ago, 1 day ago.
Yeah, yeah. Does it feel worse, or you feel the W nerfs? Or nah?
Value nerf maybe a little, but E nerf is like I feel no difference.
I know that Algerian had a problem with W nerf. He's like, I could have killed this guy, but I can't. And now I'm 0 deaths. No, it was now I'm 0 kills and I'm 3 deaths and 2 assists. You know,
that is
and I've seen
probably
it like
true.
twice names. So like kill press is definitely down a little bit, but obviously in higher rates. But
Hey, nice, nice. That was really good, Alvin. What you could have done better, here is instead of stepping like, clicking close to your character, just click in the middle, like, towards the where you want to go. Like, yeah, like
Okay.
what you were doing before, like here.
yes,
Cause
yeah, to tell senses.
okay, so I'm not sure on Wukong if you can only take one tower shot, but I'm just gonna assume it's possible. So yeah, like that would have helped a little bit. And then the other thing is you're versing a roaming mid laner, like an assassin, so it's really good you were patient. But what I'll probably do different here next time is assume he's on golems, right? He's not gonna skip raptors and then start red in front of your face. You know what I mean?
Mm.
He's definitely
Yep.
going to golems, but all you have to do here is ward the red and then start the raptors and fight the Kiana.
Mm.
Because when you get your passive, like Kiana's not gonna do damage to you, right? Like once you stack on raptors.
Yep.
Otherwise, good W, good flash. Kind of baited them when they don't win early game skirmish. So that was good.
Yeah, just test it in practice too. We can take one tail so
You can?
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
sweet. Thanks for that.
Is it different on each side there?
I'm not sure, but I
I'll test it now because I
it's just the
tested on this side.
it's the character model thing. That's like the big thing. If you're too fat, you get hit by two like 100% if your character's too fat.
Yeah, like Gragas.
Yeah.
This is cooked all Tompkins. So.
Yeah. This is really good as well. Good base. Oh my. I mean, this is like you're versing a Tahm Kench top lane type of problem. I think if you're not versing a Tahm Kench top, you know, you probably kill this guy and then waste all the time.
Yeah. It
I
just
don't,
felt
yeah.
like I had to go for it when he's level 4. I'm level 6. It's like
Yeah, I know. I just think it's Tahm Kench diff. You can't do this because Tahm
mm.
ult. That's all. You can do this every other time, even if it's a Shen, right? But since it's a Tahm, you literally can't hit him. Even if Shen ulted, you probably kill him through Shen ult, right? But Tahm, you literally can't target him.
So the way you do it is you can't walk in the middle, right? You have to walk into the tower a little bit, and then you just time it right.
Um,
I'll show you the replay. I can
yeah,
make
yeah.
make it again.
Because
Not the replay. I'll
from
show
what
you.
from what I focus on is like focusing on um clicking in the same spot. It's like a sweet spot for me.
Mm.
Do you have questions about the spot, Alvin?
It's most likely like I felt like I played like really well. Felt like something clicked, and I was just like wanted to make sure
Yeah,
I don't miss like something huge.
yeah.
Yeah, like this was like one of the only times I actually went through the towers, and it like worked out really well.
Yeah.
And in the next VOD, I have like much the exact same situation, but it goes poorly. So kind of wanna like see the differences between this game and my
Uh-huh.
next one.
Holy moly. Nice. Rip.
Is it too greedy to go for the dragon?
I don't think so. Why is Ari like, why is she sitting in like on the tower? I don't know, that's weird. Is there an item gap? No. I think you should just be pinging Ari to push forward, the wave. Why is she just sitting on the
Mm.
tower and giving Kiana the full wave? She has ult, right? You can just trade ult for ult. Worst case. Like, Ari can never die to Kiana. 100 to 0. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that was weird. I think the dragon's fine, but yeah, if Ari doesn't push, then you should probably just base. But Ari should push. Or at least match.
Mm.
Really good target selection there. Swifty boots. Saving your ass. Alright, so this game's pretty much over. Obviously, yeah, we talked about, so this is a good response by Evelyn, right? Like, she sees you cross and she instantly leaves down to golems. I would do this too if I was
Mm.
Evelyn. But then your counter to that response should have been to wait out for the counter roam and then ward the red buff and then start healing slash stacking off raptors and then fighting 2v2.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got my gang if you want to see how I
Yeah,
cross.
that's it. Oh wait, you're streaming already. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see it. Where are you clicking? Clicking in the middle. Oh!
Okay.
Oh shit.
No, no, I mean, okay, no, this is just bad path by me. You know I can cook.
Oh yeah? Yeah, that's good. Can you do it on the bot side or
Take
only
0
top side?
tower shots. W.
Nah, nah, you have to take one, I think.
Okay,
Oh, two.
maybe not. No, I mean, you can do like, okay, maybe not. No. Just, what do you want? You want to do like this? This side's easier. This side's harder.
Right, right.
So,
Oh, that's good though. I didn't know that. You just, it's
um,
the top side one, right? Not the bot side. Can you do the same on the bot side? One tower shot on the
what
bot side?
do you mean? Like, wait, what?
Like, you know
Oh,
how you're
oh, you
doing
want
the
to do
mid
that?
tower? Can you do this tier 2? Yeah. Oh, you can. Okay. It's the same.
Yeah,
So what are you clicking
yeah.
in a semicircle?
Yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, okay.
I mean, I kind of just have. I mean, it's easier when the
There's
AI.
lines, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but typically, you can see that there's like this.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
I'm clicking where, yeah, it's
Cool.
where the stones break. Yeah.
I gotta practice that for sure.
Yeah, same.
I mean, it's just like I don't know. I picked it up in like 2 or 3 days. So
Yeah, that's good.
simple. Obviously, a live game is gonna be like different because you just screw it up.
Always, always. Yeah, so the first problem I'm already seeing is that you're you weren't looking to like EQ the Zac, you know. I mean,
Mm.
like you should be able to knock the Zac up because you have free reign, right? He's stuck here in your range, right? Your range is here. Like if you keep running at him, you have free reign to hit your EQ whenever. You can time it whenever, right? This Gromp's not going anywhere because he's smited, right? So
Mm.
like missing the EQ is really just bad because you could have timed it whenever you wanted. Like you didn't have to go straight away. You could have even walked at him for like the next 5 seconds until he gets the tri-bush. Then you have to EQ, you know?
Yep.
Good smite, obviously. Makes him flash. This is nice. Wait, fuck. This might be the assassin problem again. Because if this is an Oriana or I don't know, a Mel or something, like you just walk past, right? But since
Oh
it's
shit!
Nefiri, a lot of gap
Because
closure.
there, I take with EQ, I don't take any tower shots, and I thought like it was fine.
I think it's just the mid laner you're versing. Like you have to take into account next time.
Yeah,
So if you can't
like such a huge
cross,
gap close.
yes, exactly. Like you couldn't do this to Kiana too as well, by the way, if she had her spells up. Like she's just gonna EQ you and then WQ, like fall up, jump over the wall, flash or whatever.
Mm.
So yeah, you gotta watch out for especially assassin matchups. Like let's say this was a Katarina as well, right? It would be the same problem. She's
Yep.
too much chase on you.
So what would I have done instead of
Yeah,
going like
yeah.
this?
So this is what I was just about to say. So let's say you can't cross because of like the mid lane champion. What you can do here now that I've been really liking to do since obviously it's season 15, right? With the recalls is just literally recall for a longsword and then open on your bot side and then contest the scuttle slash the bot gank.
Mm. Okay.
It's like not, it's not the best, right? But, what are you gonna do, right? You're not gonna walk all the way back to your red.
Mm.
Like that would be really bad because now you're exposing your bot side and you're splitting the map on top lane when that wasn't really the goal, right? The goal was to like fuck up the jungler, enemy, the full clearing jungler.
And it's like, is it even that bad? Because I got hit Gromp, Wolves, and Big Raptor, and I died.
Oh, the death. I think it's bad because the Fury needs random gold.
Mm.
She needs she has no TP, right? She has ignite, so she needs like random gold to like function. I mean, all the assassins usually do. Katarina, Kiana, I mean, every assassin functions off gold, so yeah, it's bad. Was this your pings or Riven's pings?
Rivens.
I mean, this would be fine if Riven was gonna hit 6, but she's literally level 5.
Yeah, but then it's also like I literally have nothing else to do, right?
Nah, you can base and open on bot. You're not getting these grubs. You know what I mean? Like, you even recognize it
Yeah,
here. You can't even zone off a Corki queuing the wave in your face. How are you gonna walk to grubs, you know? So, like, you
yeah,
do
yeah.
you do have something to do. Like, maybe not in the moment, but you should already accept the trade already. Like, the gap in top lane right now is massive. And mid move, you know? Like, we should already
Isn't
be
Riven
starting
fucked if
dragon.
I don't help her?
Yeah, but
Oh
she's
no, it's
fucked
neutral
anyway.
wave.
Like, she's fucked anyway, yeah. It doesn't matter. That's, like, it's not your job to help her. Unless you can kill the Corki, right? Or, like, make him really low.
Mm.
But, like, how are you gonna help him if you're not gonna make Corki low? As soon as you leave, Corki's gonna do the same thing to him, right? He's gonna violate it. You get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like a top, especially a top lane thing. Like, the thing I've been experiencing in Korea is like, I can kill the enemy top laner 3 times, but if the matchup is bad or there's a skill gap or whatever, it won't matter, right? So now I only gank top lane if there's a benefit to myself, like like my role.
Mm.
Like I need extra gold, so I'm gonna kill top or something, right?
Is
Or
that the
it's like,
same in like?
yeah, go
Is it the same as in like competitive?
on. Similar. I mean, you shouldn't really be using like a lot of competitive is more like you're gonna use most of your resources in group scenarios rather than like a gank, like Grobs or the dragon situation or river fight, something like that. More so than like, oh, like a top lane play.
Mm.
You did remind me, you still playing the tournament thing, or is that long past?
And now we're still playing. We had our first 2 games a week ago, so last Sunday,
Yeah,
and we kind of lost both. But I feel like I played beyond fine or like even good.
yeah,
Uh, the first game was like kind of, I don't know, people were rusty and like we played against a pretty good team. And then the second game was like against the same team but switched sides, and we kind of like hard lost the draft and I had like 3 losing lanes and we lost at like 20 minutes. But it's kind of like why I asked, right? Because top laner is like grandmaster, right? It's not like that he doesn't know how to play the game or whatever, but it feels like kind of often like wants me to play for top, right? Like
yeah,
knows he can solo carry.
yeah.
But then it's like, yeah, like what do I get from playing top in like some games? And it's like I get nothing. He gets like sure a good wave state and or like a sum or whatever. Um,
Yeah,
no, it just feels like I don't know the right answer pretty much.
it's really bad to camp lanes that um like regardless of the how many deaths they have, if they have X item or X spike, they're still gonna do what they're gonna do. You know, like perfect examples Aurelia. Like it's good to kill
Mm.
Aurelia, right? But like for your own benefit. But if you're just trying to kill her constantly, the one time you leave and she solo kills your top laner, like it undoes all that work you did to like camp her, you know?
Yep.
It's the same with Jace as well. I mean, I'm not really sure about the tank Jace variation, but you know, in the past, Jace is like the one of the easiest top laners to gank, right? But um, that doesn't mean he's gonna keep clearing waves and keep poking. Like he's still gonna do that off respawn.
Yeah.
So if you're expecting your top laner to like suddenly carry, that's like a false reality.
Mm. Yeah, like I'm just like asking again because we have games tomorrow,
Yeah,
and yeah,
for
it,
sure.
it it makes sense to like more fired um base, whatever. It's like in competitive, people is like don't die to random ganks all the time, right?
Yeah, most of it's just group fights where you handshake that we're both gonna go to war.
Like from the play I just made here, it just feels like the game was over after this. I don't know if it's just a tracking problem or more like it is
You just have a
the
bad
fight is
matchup.
over.
No, you're just really bad into Vayne. Like unless you're
Mm.
EQing Vayne, you can't do this. Like you're, you know, like I don't know what a good example is. I'm just thinking of my own right now. But I played Zinzal recently, and I try to kill an Azir, right? It's like as Zinzal versus Azir, it's really hard to kill Azir, right? He counters me really bad. I mean, Vayne is exact same for you. It's really hard to hit your Q because it's really hard to hit your Q. And then if you ult, she can actually just E you, right? And stun you for free.
Mm.
And then obviously you EQ'd, you didn't even try to hit her. And then she stuns you against the wall and you have, EQ, right? It's free. It's like kind of been a theme recently with like a lot of reviews. Um, in like with other people, not just you. It's like the theme of matchups, right? Like last game I talked about with Dan about how as Udi, you're not going to do anything to Zillion and Malzahar, right? So you might as well just
Yep.
play for the Garen, which is freebie. And for you, right? Like, who do you think's your good matchup this game?
Um, I guess Zac is I'm really good into Zac. Like, but all the other champs can just like get out of my get out of my ult. But it's like if I catch Corki or Neferi using their dash, it's like good, right?
Yeah, you pretty much have a decent matchup into everyone except Vayne, right? Nami, especially
Mm.
Nami, the Fury because of how much armor you get and how much she can survive her burst, and then Corki as well. Even though he can W, like you should out damage him for a long time until like 3 items. I mean, I think that maybe the game was really hard from that point on, but yeah, it's just the idea of like who's actually good into Elise, into Vayne, and it's gonna be Elise and Ari, right? Like these
Mm.
two champs will deal with Vayne very easily. So like that's just something to keep in mind next time. Like even for me, like I'll forget and then I'll just turbo all in when I have terrible matchup. Like I'm playing Jack's jungle recently, and then I'm just trying to like use my resources on a Lilia, right? That's just a waste of time. I should be trying to 1v1 the AD carry, because I'm playing Jax, you know? Yeah, but I think besides that, I want you like start like thinking of that as like an idea, like your matchups, and then also just the level one is like really good. The the other game, this game was just two optimizations, right? One is like patience, like when he's in your EQ range, you can just go when you're very confident. You'll knock him up basically, right?
Mm.
And then like careful crossing the road against assassins, assassin millennials. You have a lot of gap clears. And then yeah, like we talked about the matchups, right? That's the last thing.